Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
So Nilsson's getting a start here.
Well, it's hardly a surprise, Peter, when you consider just how much natural ability he has.
It's great for us.
Yeah, and let's hope we get to see the best of this mercurial talent.
Well, just a delight to watch, isn't he, when he's making those runs?
Yeah, and in this day and age where inverted wingers are the norm, he's someone who can hark back to the old days.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Donadoni gets into a good position. Cleared without hesitation. Grealish. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, no joy this time. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Fukuoka clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Nilsson! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Nilsson really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Chiellini is there, and he can get that clear. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And it's made its way to him. In he goes again! A real chance and a real let-off.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
He was under real pressure there. And it's Kukcu. Indonesia still without a single shot on target. Delivers big header! It's there! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
David Villa. It's a goal kick. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's well spotted. He's got away. Pings in across. He gets big. Oh, split-second reaction.
Batistuta is offering a wry smile there.
Is their second corner of the game. Nilsson plays it short. Julie plays it in. That has been knocked clear. Oh, that's delightful. Nilsson, and he skips past his man. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Indonesia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
David Villa chasing after it. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Zanetti.
Fukuoka really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity.
Chance for a shot! Oh, good delivery, almost the perfect outcome.
Batistuta did really well to stretch the play, and it gave those in the middle a real chance.
Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Neymar. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, that pass isn't the best. Neymar. Roberto Carlos powering forward here. Belletti. And it's Neymar.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Knocks it into space. Corner. And that was very necessary.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And he plays one through. Rijkaard. No way through there. Great vision. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Fukuoka clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Has been indicated.
And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Drogba. That pass has been well intercepted. Can he get on the end of this? And he welcomes it in. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Ludovic Jones. Coming on to replace him is number 11, Vinicius Junior.
And the second half gets underway.
Indonesia can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
That'll be a throw. Time and again they are repelled. Can he get onto this? This interception, his positioning was spot on. Cleared away, and the volley. It's a throw-in. Neymar. David Villa. And it's Chiellini. Rijkaard. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Donatoni is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Grealish. It's a pretty loose pass. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. He's found a way through. David Villa is fouled. They're taking a moment to consider their options. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. That's the keeper's ball. Roberto Carlos to Danielson. Tries to play it through. But they've got it again. Rijkaard. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Danielson. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Donatoni plays it in.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He is through here. Donatoni. Oh, smashing header. Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Corner number 2 then. Mbappe. And now a sudden chance to counter. Aimed beyond the defence. Mbappe! And that is masterful defending. Corner number 3 coming up. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Kökçü unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Mbappe! It is a corner. So their 4th corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that's going to be a booking.
Indonesia really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the shot! And the ball's come loose here. Nicely spread.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And here's the chance to counter. He might be in here. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Brilliantly cut out.
Fukuoka have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
That has been cut short. Probing pass. He can run onto that. Goes for a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Just off target.
Vinicius Junior just denied by a lick of paint. We're talking centimetres.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Rafinha. Now it's Bale. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Kukçu. He's going to be disappointed with that. Davids. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Nice looking ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
It's anyone's ball now. Rafinha. And we're done. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. For a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Giuliano Belletti will undoubtedly have a very busy game here, Peter. He's good going in both directions and has a very impressive engine.
One of those who's become a cult hero for every club he's represented. Famously, of course, 3 years in Catalonia and 1 goal, the winner in a European final.
Yeah, well, who could forget that? But first and foremost, I see him as someone who always puts in an honest shift. He'll do everything his manager asks him to do and will rarely let you down.
Mateus. Distributed tidily. Rashford. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Maicon made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Well read, and the danger is averted. Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Takes a shot! Corner number 2 then. Kukchu goes short. Can he finish? He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
That's a good run down the left.
That's good play from him.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Donadoni. Indonesia are applying all the early pressure.
Well, they've made all the inroads, and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Now it's Mbappe. Gets a good foot in there. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Rashford. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Knocks it into space. Oh, good take in a good area. Azar plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Back into the middle. It's Drogba! It's there! First blood drawn. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Indonesia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And here's the chance to counter. Brilliantly cut out. And claimed it back swiftly. Works it forward. Konate gets over and intercepts. Searching pass he's played there. That's a cute ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Oh, that's well spotted. Nicely aimed pass. Donadoni. Pepe stands tall and stands strong. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Donadoni. Drogba. Here's a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping! And he shoots!
Indonesia really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And the finish! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Hazard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Konate. That's an imaginative pass. And there's green grass ahead of him. And that is expertly dealt with. Victoria couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Good running, strong and purposeful. And that could set him on his way.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Could move up a gear here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Skillfully cut out. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Some first-half thoughts?
Indonesia really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Indonesia leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments. Oh, smashing header! They've done it! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Mateus at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Victoria have reclaimed it. And it's Rashford. Mateus. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Roberto Carlos. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Now it's Bojan. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Bojan is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Victoria have it back and can go again. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, important interception. Donadoni. That's a good ball out wide. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Rijkaard deals with that comfortably. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Mateus, good purposeful running this. Tries to pass it through. Camavinga. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Camavinga. Rijkaard. Kukçu, who's set up one goal so far. Now it's Drogba. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 21, Bojan. Coming on to replace him is number 19, David Villa.
Indonesia perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Played out to the right. Now the delivery. Cannavaro clears it away. Oh, good spread. Played back in. And he can clear it away. Camavinga. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Drogba. Tries to play it through.
Kukçu really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Mbappe. It's a really well-measured ball. Great vision. And it's Rashford. That's going right the way across. And he's intervened well there. Camavinga.
Victoria clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Hazard looking to get on the end of this. Keeper's dealt with that. Tries to get it clear.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 18, Hazard. Coming on the field is number 14, El Hadj Diouf.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Kokchu. Foot in.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
David Villa.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's a throw.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 11, Kokchu. Coming on to replace him is number 16, Rodri.
And here's Drogba, played out wide.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Looking for the run. Chiellini gets a foot in here. Out to the right. The most accurate pass. And that's that. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get.